It's week 12 of the NFL, and this one features the Ravens' rookie running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Ravens and the Jaguars.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and third pick in the 2018 draft.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
On second down, ETN once more. And a scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. You look at this Baltimore defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Darnold now to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Ravens. The football for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who played his college ball on Rocky Top of All for Life Charles, their rookie quarterback from Tennessee.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated. That was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win. So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives. The win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 5. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Rolling to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So time to see Jacksonville get on offense for the second time here in this game.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They run the option on second down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards, and the Jaguar first down.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Toss left side for Etienne. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Now 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to Treylon Burks. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. They work now on 2nd and 9. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He'll look to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars. Football here at their own 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. From the 50, it's Darnold. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to the ground with Etienne. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here's Darnold.
Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Browns who were able to steal one on the road. Dorian Thompson-Robinson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
2nd and 9 now. It's complete. Burks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And out of bounds right around the 20. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A.J. Brown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, it's off. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Back to throw. He gets this one to Burks. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. What's good on the extra point? And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On the move past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jags have cut it back within a score. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he's got it. So the drive for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 145 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass to Brown, he's got it on the crossing route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Sam Darnold headed back out there. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling. Jaguars come
Start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. To throw is Darnold. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in. The defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Here's Darnold.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Darnold.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Darnold.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. Again, Darnold.
ETN bringing in another one.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
47 yards.
And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
19, Tiger, 19, Bronco switch.
On third down, they're going to run for it here.
And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means that